Now let's first see filter. From HF table, from this particular object, if we want to filter based on one or more conditions, write those conditions as second, third and fourth argument and so on. Whatever additional filter you want to put, just add it in. By doing this, only the eligible rows will be filtered out. The same syntax, if we want to use it with pipe operator, can be done something like this. By running this, HF tibble will be passed as the first argument of filter function. If you want to do a OR condition, you can combine the conditions one after the other like this. The second data manipulation verb is slice. If you want to extract the row numbers 2 to 6, use slice like this. Can you decipher what this particular line of code will give? So it first filters all the records where month value equal to 1, and from that output it fetches the rows 1 to 5. An equivalent syntax for the slice function is using the square bracket notation like this. So here you are using the square bracket as a function, pass the data frame as the first argument and the row numbers as the second argument. Now the select function will select particular columns from the data frame. Here I have selected only year and day of week. If we want to select more than one column, just keep on adding more columns one after the other over this function. Now if we want to select many more columns, just add all the column names from second argument onwards. In this syntax, I'm using the starting column name, ending column name separated by colon. So all the columns between year and day of week included will be returned over here. If you want to pass column numbers, that is also possible. You can also add more conditions. If you want to extract all the column names that contains time, use contains function. All the columns that starts with day, you want to use starts with function. Likewise, ends with function also can be used. If you want to rename a particular column, use rename function directly like this. Now in this new table, the month column will be renamed as MTH. Now let's see mutate. Mutate function will create a new column based on any particular logic and add that column to the original table. Now here it has created the year month function. It is not being displayed here because of lack of space. So let's view this. The year month column was created and appended to the end of the data frame like this. So that's what mutate does. You can create multiple columns in one shot itself. You have year, month and date here. If you want to return only the newly created columns, use transmute. Now here I'm creating year, month and converting to numeric. By passing this to transmute, only the year, month column will be returned. That's what transmute does. Arrange function will sort the data frame based on whatever column that you have provided. It will arrange it in ascending order by default. If you want to arrange it in descending order, use the DESC function instead. Now this should be sorted in ascending order of year and descending order of month. Since there is only one value of month, it's not evident. So let me sort it by day of week instead. Now this is sorted in ascending order of the year column and descending order of day of week. So these are the basic verbs. Now let's solve a mini challenge. So here are the challenges for this video. Try it out in your R console. And here's the answer. Hope you got that right. And if you did, congratulations. You should now be familiar with the basics of dplyr package. Let's continue in the next one.